Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Crosby771 here, or Kryptonite, whatever you want to call me, today featuring Call of Duty Mobile. More or less, Call of Duty is, mobile at least, is basically the biggest thing to hit mobile in, like, I don't know how long. It's been such a long time since something this big basically shook the entirety of the FPS genre to its very core. Call of Duty, of course, it's been in everybody's minds for the past 10 plus years. You got titles such as Call of Duty Black Ops 2, Modern Warfare, you got MW2 right there, so Modern Warfare is COD 4, and then MW2. You got a few other ones, Black Ops, of course, can't forget Black Ops. So many good Call of Duties. And then finally, Call of Duty Mobile, or Call of Duty Legends of War, will be coming globally. It's apparently going to come this June. That's what we're hearing. Next country to have access, because right now only India has access, will be Australia. That should be relatively soon. And from having a hands-on experience, as you're seeing right now with the gameplay in the background, that's my gameplay. Yeah. So you're going to see maps such as Crash, Crossfire, Firing Range, Hijacked, Kill House, and Nuketown, as well as Standoff. And I do believe I've played almost all of those. I don't think I've played Kill House, but I've played the rest, and you know, they're phenomenal for mobile, especially. Like Android, it looks good. It looks good for Android, and I don't want to get my hopes up for iOS, but it seems to be heading, you know, in the right direction. Yeah, it feels like a Call of Duty. That's the good thing that I got to tell you about that. So there are some classics that will drive console gamers to grinding mobile games, and I've seen this on Twitter all over the place. You got some mobile players that are like, oh wow, console people are actually taking notice. You got Drifter, you got a few other people that are they're actively trying to play Call of Duty Mobile, which is awesome, right? You want to get people that actually care about Call of Duty and care about kind of like the mobile gaming scene to try and band together, kind of like they did with Fortnite. You know, Fortnite is now basically synonymous with mobile, PC, and console. It's kind of the do-it-all, right? So that's awesome, and hopefully that continues. As for the game modes that are available right now, we got free-for-all, so that's 8 players, TDM or Team Deathmatch, so that's 10 players, and then you can also spice it up just a little bit, add a little bit of peppercini right there, and add some domination to your life, so that's 10 players. Hardpoint, my personal favorite right there in that whole bunch of game modes, so that's 10 players as well. Frontline, 10 players, and that's probably where you're going to find most players, at least for the next little bit, until, you know, everyone actually understands that you can switch game modes. But yeah, so all these game modes are available in the ranked or private right now, game modes. But as far as I know, private is fine. It works perfectly fine. Shout out to Haxer, my dude. He was helping me test out some stuff a little while back. And then ranked, I have not tried ranked, but from what I've gathered, it's basically full of tryhards, which is what you want in a ranked playlist, to be completely honest. That's what you want. If you're not that great, or if you're not as comfortable in your skills, then maybe, you know, practice a little bit more, play a little bit more, pubs more, and then work your way up in ranked. Or if you're one of those people that has to dive into it, then go ahead. But yeah, so of course it's not the same Call of Duty if you don't have score streaks, right? So score streaks are back. You got your hunter killer drone, you got your supply drop, counter UAV, what else? Mission, or missile strike rather, recon car. So it's basically the HC, or the RCXD rather. The SAM turret, sentry gun, stealth chopper, UAV, and VTOL, which is I believe the Warbird, or not the Warbird, the Blackbird, aka the VSAT. So just kind of, it's a continuous UAV. But yeah, all of these score streaks are unlocked via in-game XP. So you can obviously unlock them and then earn them in-game, right? So, you know, that's cool. There might be some score streaks that are added officially after the release, but as far as right now, that's those are the score streaks that we got so far. And yeah, the weaponry that we got is basically more or less the same as past Call of Duties. So it's very familiar to the Call of Duty franchise. Even the loadout system is the exact same. So you can equip each weapon with a scope and a maximum of 3 attachments. There are 8 assault rifles, and I think there are 3 snipers, 3 LMGs, 4 SMGs, 3 shotguns, 2 pistols, and 2 launchers. So there are 2 launchers, of which, you know, you can select whichever one you want there. And you know what's exciting? I'll tell you what's exciting. Call of Duty Mobile is nothing without a nuke. I'm kidding. But, you know, there's a nuke in Call of Duty Mobile, so that's awesome news right there. So after reaching 30 in your kill streak, so 30 kills in a row without dying, that's a kill streak, not a score streak, you can launch a nuke upon your enemies. So That's awesome right there, bringing back the nuke from MW2 and maybe another cop, I don't remember. Anyway, so you can also equip items, so you can equip concussions, EMPs, flashbangs, grenades, semtexes, smokes, and trip mines. Trip mines, of course, I freaking despise, but I digress. And yeah, so these equipments are customizable, which adds more personalization, and you know, that's nice. Speaking of customization and personalization, you can also customize your character's clothes, backpack, and headgear. In addition to customization and personalization, you'll also see a whole host of very, very famous and memorable characters in the Call of Duty franchise, such as Alex Mason, Thomas Merrick, John Price, and others. So, you know, stay tuned for that if you're a very hardcore, even just a, you know, semi-hardcore campaign player. That's awesome that they're bringing them back. Yeah. Let's not forget, there's also a few more modes that we got to go over. So we got the Call of Duty Mobile, the typical multiplayer mode, as well as zombies. So you got zombies and newly announced and newly released Battle Royale. So you're going to compete against a whole bunch of other players in a lobby and basically try and duke it out till the very end. As of right now, we have access to multiplayer as well as Battle Royale. Zombies, I don't believe, is out this video going up, so we're gonna have to wait and see if and when they launch the other game mode, Zombies. During the current beta, we'll have to wait and see for that. There's one more thing that I gotta touch on that's kind of concerning, but at the same time, you know, there's been some back and forth, but it's basically just the monetary system. So is it pay to win? As of right now, it's not technically pay to win per se, but there are some pay to win aspects. So certain weapons grant certain abilities, so you can unlock these weapons, right, or you can pay for these weapons. Let's say I think one shotgun gives you plus 15% sprint speed or plus 10% XP, so that in itself, XP is okay, it's whatever, right? But if it enhances recovery time, so I think there's one where your health regens slightly faster, that type of stuff. When it comes to that can be considered a pay to win aspect, but it's not pay to win per se, if that makes any sense. But from what I've seen, what the devs have said, is that it will not be pay to win, whatever that means in terms of, you know, is it pay to win with, or not pay to win rather, with a slight hint of, you know, advantages. That's a different story. I don't know. Hopefully I don't see that in the game. We don't see that in the game, but as of right now, it's beta, so anything kind of goes. But yeah, you also get a battle pass similar to Fortnite, so you can get a whole bunch of tiers and weapons and skins and knives and all that stuff, which is really, really cool. Might put some on the screen right now, we'll see. Yeah, there's also COD points. COD points are the currency in Call of Duty, and that's nothing different here in this Call of Duty Mobile. Yeah. In addition to COD points, you also have credits. So credits are earned by playing in matches and leveling up, or through a battle pass. So they give you kind of the option to do it through the battle pass, so pay, or through the leveling system, just playing. So yeah, so COD points, of course, bought with real money, and you can spend on new guns, skins, equipment, like I mentioned, and these items will not be available for purchase in the store. We got something, you know, really, really cool, which is an in-depth experience into the world of Call of Duty, and not just the world of Call of Duty, the mobile side of things, right? We have not seen anything like this in the past. We've seen different, you know, different franchises, the Modern Combat, Critical Ops, all that type of stuff, Forward Assault, Bullet Force, but for it to be the full-fledged, like, no gimmicks Call of Duty, we have not seen that before, or anything like that. Any, like, not port per se, but like full on, like full dev support, everything. We haven't seen that in the past, as far as I know. So that's really, really cool that we got that in the bag over here for us, you know, on the mobile, in the mobile corner rather. But yeah, so like I mentioned earlier, hopefully the game is not pay to win as of this article right now, as of this video rather. It's not pay to win, but there are some pay to win aspects. But you know, that's probably the developers just gauging to see kind of how it'll play out. But from what they've said, the final build, as far as they've said, will not be pay to win. So, you know, take that with a grain of salt. But you know, you can hope for the best. But yeah, stay tuned for more information about Call of Duty Mobile or Call of Duty Legends of War, and check out our website, mobileesports.news, as well as our YouTube channel and Twitter. That's at esports_mobile on Twitter, and just search up Mobile Esports on YouTube. Thank you very much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed, and if you did, please make sure to leave a like as well as a follow, and go ahead and spread out in our social media, and give myself a follow as well, at Crosby87871 on Twitter. And yeah, that's about it. Thank you very much for watching. Take it easy. Peace. Specialists are also making a comeback. So you've seen Specialists in Black Ops 3 and Black Ops 4, as well as Infinite Warfare. Some people forget, but yeah. So basically you got Tempest, Purifier, War Machine. There's a few other ones, but I think those are the main ones. And yeah,